get started from now. So, Sammy, it's all over to you.
Cool. Okay. So has everyone's obviously got the script. So I would just follow obviously the calls through with the script. We really want to make sure that everyone's getting into an emotional brain rather than just thinking about the facts and the logic. So the ideal thing when you first make a call is to when they answer, you'll notice the tone of their voice. Try not to be too much like, "Hi, it's Sammy here from the Ashy Bones Bikini Body Challenge, and I'm just ringing to, chat to you about." We want to sort of talk to them as if we were a friend, and so try not to be too enthusiastic, but still be really, really upbeat. So, I don't know, Clive, if you want to go over, we'll do a practice call so people can kind of gauge how I would do one.
Sure thing. 1 second, I'll just get it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll just do a call. Sammy's going to sell to me, and you're good when you're ready, Sammy.
Okay. So ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, is that Clive? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Clive. It's Sammy here from the Ashy Bones Bikini Body Challenge. I'm just ringing. You wanted some more information, and maybe we can find. Oh, sorry. Can you guys hear Gretchen?
Yeah, we could.
Okay. Let me just go to another room. You can pick up a lot of background noise. Okay, sorry, let's start again. So, hi, it's Sammy from the Ashy Bones Bikini Body Challenge. I'm just ringing, you wanted some more information on the challenge?
Yep.
Yep, okay. So, before we sort of get into it, now, are you near, obviously I don't know the location, but you guys will. So just make sure they're near the location.
Yep.
Yep, perfect. Okay, so before we get into anything, I just wanted to chat with you a little bit more about your goals, and we can see sort of what you're looking for and what you're wanting to achieve out of the 12 weeks.
Yeah, I've just been. Yep, go for it.
Yeah, sure. So can you sort of tell me a little bit about yourself? What are you wanting to achieve out of this 12 weeks?
I've been training for about last year now. It's just I've sort of hit a bit of a plateau and it's a bit stagnant at the gym. I just haven't really been achieving anything. I still probably want to lose about another 10 kilos, and I just feel over the last 2 or so months it's just really slowed down, and I'm not really achieving anything along the tracks of what I wanted to. So I really wanted something to help kickstart me and to get a bit more weight going on.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that for you. What kind of training are you doing at the moment?
At the moment, I've just been doing strength training at the gym. So just some weights, a few classes here and there, but mainly just going in by myself, just because the times haven't really suited the classes.
Okay, so you're a little bit busy.
Yep.
You've got a busy lifestyle. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, we can definitely help you with that. 10 kilos, we could try and do a kilo a week. That's 12 kilos. So we can definitely get you kick-started. The great thing about the program is we do all different styles of training. So definitely giving yourself something different will definitely give your body a bit of a shock and hopefully get some results happening. So when in the past have you felt really, really happy with your body?
Probably about 3 years ago.
Okay, and what were you doing that was different back then?
Again, I was just doing like a challenge sort of group training sort of thing. That's why I thought I might get back into this one. And
yeah,
I was just training with other people rather than just by myself.
Yeah, okay, so you obviously love being in a group environment, which is perfect. Okay, so if just so I can get an idea, on a scale of 1 to 10, like 10 being the best you've ever felt and worst being the absolute pits, obviously, where do you think you are at the moment?
Probably about a 4.
About a 4, okay. And just to explain why we do this, this is so that they can really gauge how they're feeling. and we also want to make sure that they're ready for a change. So the reason why we ask them for the next number, which is where do you want to be after this 12 weeks, they'll probably say, oh, maybe like a 4, maybe like an 8 or 9. We want to get them to make a decision, and that's important in the long run, to make a decision at the end to sign up. So if they said, if I said, okay, so you're a 4 now, in 12 weeks time, where would you like to be? Let's say Clive said, yeah.
Okay.
So if you were like, oh, like maybe a 10 or a 9, oh, but okay, so is it a 10 or a 9? Because, you know, we could do a 10, and then, yeah, let's do a 10. And that's the first point to let them make a decision. Because along the way, we want to get these decisions happening, so at the end, signing up is an easier decision than it was when they first called. Okay, so cool. I'll skip a little bit of the emotional stuff, and let's go into. Okay, so I'll explain the program to you. Now I like to do this in sections. So you know, the challenge, it sounds like this is going to be amazing for you. You know, the group situation is obviously suits you best, especially from when you were training, you know, 3 years ago. So I'll sort of explain how it works. And what we do is we basically do all different styles of training. So we do boxing, yoga, Pilates, cardio, strength. We do weight training, we do time challenges, fitness testing, everything. So you really get a huge variety. And everyone's really, really encouraging and friendly, and the trainers are amazing. So, you know, depending on the location, you might have a couple of trainers. So on a Monday maybe, you'll have one trainer doing a boxing session and another trainer doing like a legs and abs. So you've got a lot of variety, which is really, really good. And, you know, if you don't like yoga or Pilates, there's always something else to choose from, which is great. In terms of you know, losing weight, we really want to focus on all areas. So we make sure that we give you a meal plan. The meal plan gives you options for all of your meals plus your snacks. So it's not like a 8 o'clock in the morning you eat this, da-di-da-di-da. It's really, really good. We give you lots of variety. So if you don't like a certain type of food, then you can choose from all the different other options. And we'll also give you a huge recipe book too. So the recipe book is full of different recipes. They're really, really yummy, and that just gives you a little bit of variety as well. So if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can do that too. And obviously the support from the trainers is amazing. So they'll, you know, you might be coming 3 sessions a week, or you might come as many times as you can, but the trainers are going to speak to you every single day. So they'll be giving you tips and tools. Everything's on track. You know, if you hop on the scales in 2 weeks' time and something's not happening, then they can tweak it a little bit to suit you and get those results happening. So we don't let you, you know, go for 12 weeks and nothing happened and then go, oh, sorry, it doesn't. You know, we're really onto it and make sure that everything's on track.
Yep.
And then obviously we go into, you know, how many times can you train? I'll tell you our session times. Tell them the session times. So Clive, how many times do you think you can train?
Probably 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay, perfect. So, I mean, the ultimate body pack is unlimited sessions. So if you can come to 4 sessions a week, that's awesome. And that's obviously, the more you come, the more you see your trainers, the more we train, and the faster your results. So, I mean, if you can come to 4 sessions, it's only $10 extra, so it's $49.95 a week. And now that includes your unlimited sessions, it includes your meal plan, plus your recipe book, plus all of the support from your trainers and your weigh-in. So it's kind of like a flat rate, which is really, really cool. I mean, if you wanted to come to 3 sessions, it's just $39.95. So it's up to you, but I would definitely, if you can make those 4 sessions, you know, you've got the the chance to do more than that if possible. So what do you think you would like to do?
I wouldn't mind on the 4. It's just the price. It's the main
The
thing.
price, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it about the price? Is it like is it just...
I just don't know if I'll be able to afford it.
Okay. So what's in your budget, just off the top of your head? What were you looking for in terms of price?
I think I could do the 3 sessions. I just don't know if I could do the 4.
Okay, so why don't we just start out on 3 sessions a week, and then you get into the training, and then, you know, if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade. If not, we can stay on 3 sessions a week.
Okay then. So I can upgrade along the way if I want to.
Yeah, definitely. You might as well. Most people will start off on the Kickstart pack. I mean, it's one of our most popular packs. It gives you so much flexibility as well with the time. So let's just do that. Now, you don't have to pay any of the weekly fees up front, so that's just direct debit each week on a Thursday. We do, obviously, because the program is so popular, we do have a joining fee. And that's just because we've got such limited numbers. So the joining fee is normally $60. Now that secures your spot. You get a training singlet, and you also get access to your online profile. So it does come with a couple of things, and it is it's a once-off payment. So if you choose to come back in the future or rejoin, you don't ever have to pay that payment again.
Okay.
So I can actually give you 50% off. So it would be $29.98. So that would be the only payment you would need to secure your spot. And then we'll send you a confirmation email. We'll send you all your details, and we'll get your trainer to give you a call and chat with you a little bit more about your goals. And we'll have an info day. You can come and meet the girls, and then we can get started on the 13th. How does that sound?
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Okay, awesome. So all I need to do is just obviously get a couple of details off you, and then the payment for the $29.98. Are you okay to do that?
Does that come out right now?
Yeah, that comes out right now. So that's the only thing you need to pay.
Okay then. Yep.
Yep, and then obviously we go to the sign-up page. I mean, that wasn't as smooth as I normally do it, because I'm probably a little bit nervous and I'm thinking about all these crazy things, but trying to give you guys all the tips and tools, as many as I can think of.
Yeah.
Now, so that's sort of a general call. Obviously, we just really want to focus on the tone of voice. If some girls will vent to you, I know Sarah from Quakers Hill's having trouble. They're venting a lot. And some girls will give you nothing. So if you feel like they're venting and tell you everything, that's perfect. The more we can get someone into their emotional brain, how they're feeling, how upset they are, the better, because girls don't buy with facts, they buy on emotion. So if someone's like, yep, and is hardly giving you anything, completely go off topic. Don't talk about the program, just ask them questions. If you're ever stuck on a call, always ask them a question like, oh, okay, it could be anything, like they might mention, they work about, oh, what do you do for work? So just sort of take them out of that asking questions all the time and not giving you anything, and get them to talk, because the more they talk, the better.
So what would be the main benefits of doing that, Sammy?
Pardon?
What would be the main benefits of doing that, getting them talking more?
Because then they feel like, safe. They feel like you really care about them. They feel like they can trust you, and you're not just selling them something. You genuinely want to help them, and that's what the program is. So the more they feel safe and connected, then the better. And the trainers, that's your first initial contact with your client, so you want to make sure that you get that connection straight away.
Yeah.
I always like to talk to them like a friend, not as if you're selling something.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I can just go through objections with you guys, the best tool that I've learned is when we break down figures. So you need a calculator. So let's say we're looking at the 39 for Kickstart, which is $39.95. And the girl says, you know what, it's really not in my budget, I can't do it. And I'll say, okay, what were you looking to spend? So say they were looking to spend $30 a week. I'll go, okay, $30 a week. All right, so that means you're paying $9.95 extra a week. So then we would divide that by 3 sessions, because that's how many times they would be coming. So it's about $3 something. Make sure you have the exact figures, so you can be completely exact. So I would say, okay, so that's pardon?
$3.31.
Yeah. So I would say, okay, $9.95 a week. Let me just have a look. Okay, so that's $3.31 extra a session you would be paying. So what the importance of this is to make them realise how little of a difference it is. So is there anywhere in your life you could save $3.31 3 days a week? You know, do you buy magazines? Do you buy coffee every day? Do you go out on the weekends and have takeout? Do you have a drink? You know, because one drink would be $10. So there's, you know, you could just save one drink. And then they go, oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, I probably could do that. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you really get their brain ticking to think, okay, well, I was being a little bit silly there. You know, even if it's $20, if you break that down, so let's say it was $49.95 for the Ultimate Body, and they wanted to spend $30 a week. I would say, okay, obviously we give them the 3 sessions a week option, but if they really, really, really want to do the unlimited, I'd say, okay, so that's $20 extra you would be paying a week. So divide that by 6 sessions, and then you have your figure, and you can say, well, you know, can you save this amount 6 days a week, or is there somewhere, you know, chocolate? Do you buy? Think of stuff that you would spend money on and just throw it out there, because they might say, nah. Oh, actually, yeah, I do spend money on that. So that's really, really good when to use when someone's saying I can't afford it, it's not in my budget.
Yeah. So finding out how much their budget really is before.
Pardon?
So finding out how much their budget really is, like.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So if they're saying, see if we can work around it. It's a really, really good one. Find out exactly what their budget is. Don't ask them their budget unless they say, I can't do it, because we don't want to get them thinking about their budget.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one would be, I have to speak to my partner. Okay, yeah, I totally understand. Make sure you make them aware that you do understand, you know, that their budget might not fit, also that they need to talk to their partner, they might need to figure out babysitting. So just make sure you always come from an understanding point of view, like, yeah, okay, yep, I totally understand. So is it finance you need to check with your partner, or do you think it's just maybe a little bit of support? And then if it's support, we've got that covered. You know, we can say, you know, that's okay. You know, we can support you throughout the program, and we can go over how we support those girls. And then, you know, this is for you, and go back to their goals and remind them why. If they say finance, we can go straight into the budget breakdown. So that's a good way to get around that one. Just a common fact, girls are really, really good at lying. And majority, I think it was like something crazy, like 90% of household finances are controlled by the woman. So even though they say I have to talk to my partner, it's usually a cop-out. The next thing I'll go on to is urgency. It's really, really important to make sure these girls know that if they don't book straight away, they have the possibility that they'll miss out, and also make them feel like that, everyone's doing it, so you've got to jump on board now ASAP. So say they said, I need to think about it for a little bit longer. I'd say, okay, cool. So how long have you actually been wanting to change, and how long have you been thinking about doing something about your goals? They might say 10 days, they might say a year, 2 years, a decade. Okay, so how much longer do you really need to think about it? Are you ready to take the next step? You need to do it in a soft tone, not like, okay, well, let's think about it. Or, try and approach it in a nice, soft, like slip it in there and be really nice about it. Because you've asked all these questions previously about their goals, you've already made that connection to be able to ask more direct questions and make them realise, because you're trying to help them. So, okay, yep. How long have you been wanting to change? Remind them that they've been thinking about this for a long time, and you don't need to wait for another 12 weeks. Let's get you feeling really, really good now. And I know the first step is really, really scary, but I promise you that when you turn up to training that first week, you're gonna absolutely love it, and it's gonna change your life, and you'll never have to worry about you won't have to ever feel like this ever again. So let's get it started now. I know it's scary, but let's lock it in. And also the 50% off joining fee, I would just say, if they say I need to think about it, I'd be like, yep, no worries. I totally understand. The only thing is I can only offer you the 50% off joining fee now. We've got so many girls, and I only have 15 to give out. So I'm down to my last 2. So if you really, really want a spot, I can definitely book you in for the 50% off, but I just wouldn't be able to hold it. So just make them realise that they need to sort of try and push them to make a decision. Sometimes if they really, really sound like they're keen and they just need to check something or they need to do something, I will say, okay, like I'll hold it for an hour for you. That's probably as long as I can hold it for. So just create that urgency for them. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions?
I will unmute everyone right now.
Okay.
Okay, you're all free to talk. Anyone got any questions?
Yeah,
so far it's pretty clear to me.
Okay. Thought that might happen. Okay. Yep, go for it.
My question, Sammy.
Yep.
Say with the 50% off joining fee, you only give it to them basically that day there. So let's say, for example, if someone said to you, oh look, I've got to think about it. I'll get back to you tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. And then they call you back on the Thursday. You wouldn't give them the 50% off the joining fee?
I would make up a lie. I would say, oh, it's great that you called me back. Let me just check to see if I've got any 50% off left. Maybe put them on hold for a second, and then say, oh my God, I actually have one here for you. I've only got one available. So lucky. Let's book it in now. How exciting!
Yeah, nice, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
That's okay.
Okay, James, I think you're next.
No, that was all pretty clear for me. And
Okay.
once he asked that question, I kind of thought, yeah, that's a good point, but he's covered it now.
Okay, sweet. Anyone else? Ash, do you have anything?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Ashley?
No, all good. Thanks, Sammy.
That's okay.
Guys,
Beth?
can we go through the sign-up page?
Sign-up page?
Just briefly?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Because I've actually never signed anyone up. I'm pretty sure it'd be easy, but I just like to see if you go through.
I'll go through the sign-up page now.
What?
Can everyone see my
you
screen?
just go to...
Yeah, Sammy?
I can, but that's not up yet. Yep, okay.
I'll just just actually, that's a good point with the sign up. Just in terms of money, obviously we are getting them to pay, so just that they can pull out on the last second. So just, I've got to grab a couple of details off you. Clive, are you telling them where the link is?
Are we signing up on the ABBBC website, or are we signing up to a different link?
We're signing up through the landing page.
Okay then. All good.
So the landing page is www.
Yep. www. Dot.
.ABBBC.
Yep.
.com.au /
Yep.
12-week shred.
Is that all one word?
Yep.
Yep.
So you just need to put their first name, last name, email, phone number, location, pack. Click terms. I agree with the terms and conditions, and then enter now.
1 second. How do we spell that? Maybe I'm just really bad at this.
12.
So it's 12. Is it the word 12 or the number 12?
The word.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That would have me lost.
I did put it on the manager's forum. I can put it on there again
There we go.
if anyone
Awesome.
needs.
I've just been telling everyone to go to the actual website lately.
Okay, just because I think we just need some statistics. So if we can all go through that, that would be awesome. So when the next page, there's 3 pages. The first page is all the details. The second page is you ask them for their training singlet. Most of you know the training singlets are sent to you guys and then you hand them out. So just ask what size they are. You can ask them if you need to put in a password for their online profile. I will just put their first name in, but if you want to ask them to make one up, you can. And the promo code for 50% off is on the second page, so it's lucky in capitals.
Awesome. And then, shirt size, password.
Okay.
And then the lucky. Then the next page is the last page. So I would then say to the girls, awesome, we're almost done. So I just need your home address into their details. Okay, so I just need the payment for the $29.98. That's going to secure your spot, and then we can get you all started. So what's the card number? And then put the card details in, push. You can do bank account or card.
Yep.
Push enter.
Where's the bank account part, Sammy?
Just the top here.
Oh, right, there we go. I've just seen it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where did you have that, Clive? I just saw.
So it just says where's payment method.
Credit card. Oh, okay, rightio. Yep.
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 Oh, right, there we go. Yep.
So then after they've made the sale, you want to say, awesome. So what will happen now is you'll get a confirmation email. Just make sure you check your junk folder because there's sometimes it goes in there. And also just read through the terms and conditions attached because we have to agree to those. If you've got any questions, just send me a text. And I say your trainer will be in contact with you in the next couple of weeks, but just before we start. And we'll see you very soon. So you guys can make your own, because you're obviously their trainer, so you can make your own little piece up, but just make sure you mention the terms and conditions to cover our bums, and also make sure you mention the junk folder because we get a lot of girls saying, I don't have an email, but it's in their junk folder.
Perfect. That's good. Okay, so going to that website. Jono, if you did them on the other website before, that's okay. Just go through this website from now on.
This one looks pretty simple.
Yeah. Going from there, what do we got next? So we got Beth. Did you have any questions?
No, that's good. I've got some ideas from that I can use.
Perfect.
So,
Charlie?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I just was going to ask you, am I doing my calls now? Because I've got a bit of time at the start of this week.
What's her?
I've got a bit of time at the start of this week to do my call.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, then jump onto them.
Will someone be able to tell me if I've been contacted or not?
I would just contact them again, to be honest.
Alright, cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
at
no
the end
worries.
of the day, the worst thing that happens is they say they've already been contacted. Or
Yeah, cool.
they've been contacted and they've had a few days to think about it and they've decided that they want to do it. So, that hurt.
No problem. Thank you.
Caroline?
Yeah, good.
All good, perfect. Erica?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Perfect. Hannah?
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, that was good.
Awesome. Jess?
No, that was all good for me.
Jono?
Oh, yeah, all good.
Marnie?
Yes.
Who has a bird crowing in the background?
Yeah, it's I can hear that.
It's my place.
Nice. Okay then. Well, I hope that helps out everyone a bit. If anyone's got any, I'll post up. I've recorded this whole thing, so I'll post it up in the forum for anyone that wants to watch it again. If anyone has any questions, just comment below the video when I post it up in the forum. We can answer it in there as well. And if
Awesome.
we'll just focus on doing that to get in as many leads as possible. We've got 2 weeks to go now. And yeah, we're just focusing on getting onto them leads as soon as they come in so we can get them signed up. Getting as many rejoins as possible as well, so we make round 2 as big as possible.
Okay, guys, sorry, Clive, I just have one comment. When Sammy was going through her call with you, she's mentioned that there's like different sessions on the same day. I don't run 2 different sessions at my locations. I'm just wondering if that's going to be an issue, if that's being sold as that, and then they come in and go, well, hang on, I was told that there could be a leg session and a yoga session on both days, and I'm not getting that option now.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so what we say is, we say, you know, depending on the location. So,
Okay.
I mean, I know what locations generally have more than one trainer. So,
Yes.
I mean, if I 100% know, then I wouldn't say it. But obviously, that was just sort of general.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh,
Don't
good.
worry.
No problem.
Also,
Yep.
also just make sure that the leads are followed up at least 4 times before you give up. It's really important. I noticed sometimes you might not get a response until the 3rd or 4th text message. It does happen, and girls are just like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was just really busy and forgot, or so just the follow-ups are really important.
Do you send, like, you'd change the message for number 2 and 3 and 4 a bit, surely, like, kind of
Definitely.
copy and paste would be a little bit on the nose, I'd have to think.
Definitely. I can copy and paste the 3 text messages that I send and send it to you guys, so you can change it to suit you. But yeah, if they don't answer, 100% send them a text message. I don't even leave voicemail. I just do text.
That was another thing I was about to ask, actually, whether or not voicemail would really be effective, because I know a lot of people who don't even bother checking theirs.
Yeah, I don't, so I would just send a text.
Oh,
cool.
Awesome.
Well, sweet then. I think that's everything. All good, guys.
Sounds good.
Any of the new managers that are jumping on our conference call, I'm just about to open that one up as soon as I close this one down. So.
Oh, okay, so that was a different one.
Yeah. Other than that, you guys are all free. I will see you. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Okay, thanks, Sammy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.